welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a makeup haul for you guys. I recently went on shophush.com and purchased a few items, and I thought it would be interesting if I did a makeup haul. I've never done one on my channel before, so if you're interested in seeing what I got, definitely keep on watching. So this is the box of items that I got. It's a pretty big box of items. I just wanted to try out a few makeup palettes and see what the website was all about. I actually found out about the website on Facebook. It was broadcasted and I saw they had the Harry Potter brushes, and when I went on the website I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get some of these palettes. So let's just get right into the video. The first thing I see when I open the box is this palette is from Beauty Creations, and it's in the color Ruby. That's the palette name, Ruby. So this is what the packaging looks like, and it does say it is cruelty free, which I didn't know. So good. So this is what the palette looks like when you first open it. It says Beauty Creations. It says 35 color pro palette in the color Ruby, and these are what the shades look like. I really like this palette. Just to, when I initially look at it, I'm just going to swatch some of the colors just so you can see what the color payoff looks like. But these are what the color swatches. This is with one swatch. They're very buttery and very creamy, so I really like that about them, and they're extremely pigmented. So again, this is the Beauty Creations palette in the palette name Ruby. Moving along with the Beauty Creations brand, I also got the palette in Sophia, and the palette looks the exact same with the name Sophia at the bottom. So this is what this palette looks like. It looks like all of the shades are actually matte, which I really like. I can make a lot of different looks with matte shades and then just add shimmer as I go. So I really like this. I'm gonna swatch like 4 colors and see what the payoff is. So I did this orange shade right here, this red one, well this like burnt orange shade, this dark red one, and then this like lighter brown one. I will say there is a little bit of fallout, but other than that, the color swatch, I know my swatch is so good, but the color swatch really nicely. They're very creamy again. Like I said, they do have a tad bit of fallout, but other than that, they're really good. So that is Sophia. And I actually got another palette from Beauty Creations, and this is the Anastasia palette. This one is mostly shimmer. We do have a few matte up here, and then we have a black down here, but it's mostly shimmers. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to swatch a few of these colors to see what the shimmer color payoff is. So that's what the swatches look like. Again, it is a tad bit of fallout. I really like this palette, and I really like the color selection. And a lot of these colors you can probably spray your brush and make them go on even more intense. So this is a really nice palette. So I think the last 2 things I got from Beauty Creations were these 2 palettes here. I think they're really cute. One is called the Butterfly, and one is called Irresistible palette. So when I open and look at the palette, it looks like this. It says Irresistible by Beauty Creations, and this is what it looks like when you open it. Now this one I did swatch. People were saying it's comparable to the Modern Renaissance palette because some of the colors in there, but I did swatch some of them. So I'm just going to go in and just swatch the same colors that I swatched before. It does come with a mirror, which I really like. Nice travel size palette. I'm going to swatch this one called True Love. I'm just going to swipe them this way. Oh, that looks better, duh. And then I'm going to do Tender Kiss, which is this one down here. Okay. And Night Out, which is this one right here. So that one is a little bit less pigmented. But those colors are really pretty. So this is what it looks like when you first open it up. Again, there's a mirror, and then these shades right here. I did swatch this one as well. I was very interested to see what this color was going to look like when I swatched it. So this is called Sweet Toffee. I'll just swatch that one for you. These are also very buttery and creamy. Oh, that color payoff is really nice. And then I'll do Night Heaven. I'll do milk chocolate. I'm interested to see what that will look like. Oh, okay. And I'll do smoky black. I want to see what these blacks are paying off as, because I don't have a black eyeshadow until now. So those are what those swatches look like. They're not too bad. They're definitely still buttery and creamy, which I really like, and that is that. So the next brand I see is the Measurable Difference brand. This palette is called the Refreshingly Radiant palette. It's really, really pretty. It has like the little diamonds around, and then it's a matte black palette with the silver kind of shine to it. And this is what the palette looks like. Really, really pretty. I like the inside. I mean, from looking on the outside, I wouldn't have guessed that this was the inside packaging, but it's really pretty. We have 3 different eyeshadows, and then 3 different eyeshadows, and then 2 blushes. So we have Light, Lace, French, Authentic Glow, and Strobe. So I'm just going to swatch Strobe. So that's what those colors look like. So this is the lip that comes with it. I'm guessing it's a lip, right? Yep, lip. I'll just swatch that right here. Wow, it's definitely premium. So that's what that looks like, that lip right there. So the next palette I see is the Measurable Difference Well Stacked palette. This is what it looks like. I just popped the top. But this is what it looks like. It's really just stacked, I'm guessing. It looks like it has 3 different palettes in here, so we shall see. Alrighty, so this again is what the palette looks like. Really, really small. It just fits in the palm of my hand. Literally the palm. And so when I look at the packaging, I see that it says eyes, brows, and cheeks. And there's different like little slots. So let's open up the first slot. It says eyes, and there's 4 eyeshadows and the little sponge applicator brush, which I would not be using. But I'll just swatch these 4 shadows for you. So off bat, these are a little chunkier, and they don't look like they're as pigmented, and they're not as creamy as well. But those are the 4 colors. So next we're gonna go to the brows, and there is a little brush. Let's see if I can get it out. So this is what the brush looks like. One end is the angled, and the other end I guess is to blend it out. So we have these 4 brow shades. I'd probably be doing something like a mixture of these 2. A mixture of these 2 for my brows. I don't know, we'll see. I might do a look based on this little bitty palette and see what the look comes out as. So reading here, it says it includes included in the set 4 shimmering eyeshadows. These eyeshadows are not shimmering. It says 4 brow powders, 1 bronzer, and 1 blush. So let's go to the bronzer and blush portion for your cheeks. And these colors are actually really, really pretty. They're very muted. This is a nice peach color. Again, they're not as buttery and creamy as the other palette that I was watching. You can barely see that peach color, but it's there. I can see it. They're not as buttery and creamy as the other palettes that I was swatching, but there is a tad bit of fallout as well, but those are really, really pretty. So I'm interested to see what look this can create. So the next brand that I see is the Oakland brand. Just going to pick up a palette. This is Oakland. This is the neutral eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. And then when you open it up, it has a mirror, and then these are the colors. I did swatch a couple of these earlier. So I actually filmed this video before, and when I went to go edit it, all of my footage was gone. So I have to re-film the video, and I also did a makeup look using one of these palettes, and that footage was gone as well. So I'm just trying to push through. Anyway, so back to the video. This is the Oakland Neutrals eyeshadow palette, and when you open it up, boom, it has a nice sized mirror. And I'm just gonna swatch a few of these colors. I'm gonna do Figgy, Castaway, Latte, and Blackout. These are the swatches. Really, really pretty, vibrant colors. I'm very impressed by this one. The next palette I see is again from Oakland, and this is a eyeshadow palette, and it has 12 colors in it. And then I like on the back that it says like the color names on there, so that's really, really nice. When I open up the packaging, I really, really love this packaging. So this is actually metal, it's silver, and I can actually see it stand out. And I like how this packaging is really nice. It's really nice. I'm just going to open up, again, a nice sized mirror, and then you have all these colors. So that's Selfie, Smoke Machine, Guest List, and Midnight in that order. The next palette I see again is from Oakland. This is the Oakland Pressed Pigment palette. It's actually quite heavy and it's really, really nice. And then on the back, it shows you the colors and the color names. So I really like that. So this is what the palette looks like. It's matte black, and then the butterflies on it and the mirror has like a reflective situation going on. It's really pretty. Uh-oh. There's a brush, which I didn't know. There's a brush in there, so let's just show you the brush. So one side, I'm guessing, is to pack shadow on, and the other side is for the under eye. So that's really nice. So let's just pop open the palette. Boom. Again, there's a really, really big, nice mirror in there. That's really cute. Nice mirror. The packaging is really pretty. They're really, really pretty. And the color payoff is really nice. So I really appreciate that. So the next two palettes I see are also from Oakland. This is the Jupiter and the NARS palette. So these two, the packaging again is really nice. It's definitely unique. Do a close up. They both say the same exact thing. So you kind of have to just open them and know which one is which. So this one is the Jupiter palette. Both of these palettes retail for $14. Again, a mirror. The packaging is really nice on the inside. And then we have these colors. Those are really pretty. And the next palette is the Venus palette. And this one is really pretty. This is the one that I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on first. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, definitely stay tuned for that. So definitely look out for a video on this palette. Next, I want to talk about the Harry Potter brushes. They come in this black pouch right here with silver, and they come with 5 brushes. So these are the 5 brushes. It's called the Harry Potter Wizarding Wand set. These are the 5 brushes. On the bottom part, I really, really wanted these brushes. They're actually very heavy. I wanted these, and they're metal. I wanted these brushes because of the handles. They're the wands of the most famous Harry Potter characters. Really like these brushes. I might just order another set of these brushes just so that I can have one for collection and then one for use. I also ordered some blenders. I believe they were called the Deluxe, let me see, Deluxe blending sponge, and they were $10, and it came in a 4-pack. I threw away the packaging, but it came with this blender. It's already damp because I'm going to be filming a tutorial next, but this is my beauty blender, and then this is the sponge. And I will say, after I have used these, and they are really nice. They blend out foundation, concealer, apply a translucent powder really, really well. and I even use the mini blenders to contour and blend out my contour, like my nose contour. And they're really nice. They're a lot more dense than the beauty blender, but they definitely do the job. So if you don't want to spend $20 on one beauty blender and you prefer to spend $10 on 4 beauty blenders or deluxe blenders, I definitely suggest checking these out. They're such a good product. I'm really impressed with these because I was expecting them to be terrible. And they were not terrible. They were really, really good. I actually want to reach for these more than my beauty blender, so that says a lot. So I got a primer, and this is the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. I decided to get this. I actually never used a NYX primer before. I have used the NYX setting spray, but I've never used the primer before, and this retailed for $16. So I don't know how much it is when you're not purchasing it from Hush.com, but I paid $16 for it, and I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit out. So it comes out white, and then you just blend it in, and immediately I feel it just smoothing out. Even though I don't really have hand wrinkles, it just feels very smooth, and like my hand was a tad bit shiny because I had lotion on my hand, but this is the part where I applied the primer. This is the part that I didn't, you can't really see it on camera, but the part where I applied the primer is matte, and the part that I didn't is still shiny. So I have 2 more palettes. This one is, I'm guessing it's from Amuse. Let me see what it's called. This one is called the Spring Eye Collection. It's $15. Let's just open this up and see. Well, that's what it looks like. See if that picture is true. Oh, so the packaging is really cute. It's matte black and it has the white. It says Eye Collection in white, and then it says Amuse Cosmetics. So that one is really pretty. So I must say it was a little difficult to open up the latch to get the palette open, but once I opened it, you see a mirror and you see the 2 sponge tip applicators. This little sheet is taped down in it, which I don't mind because I can just flip it up, and this would be good to just like not keep make the colors go everywhere. So these are the swatches. I'm really impressed with the 2 top colors. The 2 bottom matte colors, not so much, but we'll see how it applies on the eye and with the brush. So next I got the NYX No Filter Blurring Primer, and I've actually, like I said, never tried a NYX primer before, so I was very interested to see how this was going to work. So since I have the Angel Veil on one side, I'm going to put the blur priming on the other side. It's actually brown, which is a little weird. I've never seen a brown primer before. So this primer is very silky, and it definitely blurred out the tad bit of lines on my hand, so I really like it, and it's just really smooth to the touch. So I'm definitely interested to see how this applies under my foundation. So the last palette I got is the Okara ES0435 color eyeshadow palette. So this is what the palette looks like. Really, really vibrant colors. I really like it. It's definitely like more of an orange based palette, which I don't mind because I want to get into using oranges more. But from swatching it initially, I see that there is a tad bit of fallout, but so are all these other palettes. So these are what the colors swatched as. Yeah, it's good, huh? These are what the colors swatched as. They're really, really nice. They're pigmented, they're buttery. There again is fallout, but no worries. So I got these 4 pigments. One is a sparkling powder, and then the rest are just shimmer powders. And I'll leave the description for these. I'll leave the description for these down below so you guys can check these out. So that was all the products I got from shophush.com, and I can't wait to do tutorials with these new palettes and see how they work out. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.